Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. My name is Wakida. I am a spirit advisor, and I'm here to provide you with a spread to help guide you with energies you may need to release and let go of from now until the end of April of 2019. Now this message is for Sagittarius, anyone with Sagittarius in their chart guided to my channel, and cross watchers as well. Keep in mind, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. This message intent is strictly for guidance. Now for this spread, I'll be referring to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland for additional guidance for this month. So okay, Sagittarius, let's get to your reading. Now for the overall energy for the month of April of 2019, we have the card of the Seven of Wands. Now the number 7 talks about God. It talks about, the divine source and you tapping into your faith and, your trust in your higher self. And it's telling you or giving you the guidance to have confidence in yourself and have that determination in yourself, knowing that truth will see you through. And with the Seven of Wands, it's about defending yourself, defending your home, defending your honor, defending your beliefs, and standing your ground. Now for guidance, we have the card of the number 8. The card of number 8, it is for any mental conflict and you being in your thoughts or stuck in thought, because this guidance is towards you being trapped in fear. And with the number 8 in tarot, it's about building on the positive aspects and building on the, the positive aspects in yourself. And just don't let, these negative experiences destroy who you are. And this card of guidance towards your mental, this number 8, it states that this card reveals that it is actually your own fear that has you immobilized and trapped. And it's preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. Many individuals choose to stay in this place because they can't see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety there, or they're afraid of starting something new. But staying will only add to your levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all the tools that you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. So don't let your emotions limit you, Sagittarius. Don't let your emotions make you feel limited. Understand that what you're trying to attain for stability is going to take time. So you have to be patient. And you have to use the positive energies, the positive and the strength and the tools that you have within yourself to stay focused and stay determined on your goals and stay determined on what you want for yourself. Because there's another card for guidance for you for overall, for your emotions. Again, Don't limit yourself being trapped in fear. Don't let that fear hold you down, Sagittarius, because you can experience all your wishes being fulfilled. You can experience being born into a new cycle that basically you created, and where you can have that emotional satisfaction. And the card for guidance towards your emotions is about the fulfillment of your wishes, Sagittarius. And it states that this card, being one, if not the most positive of the minor arcana cards, it represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked or strived for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and your life. So it's about healing yourself, Sagittarius, and forgiving others for I want to say their ignorance and experiences. Forgiving others for putting you through these conflicts and challenges. Understand it made you who you are now. Excuse me. Sagittarius, it's time for you to realize the negative energy that may be surrounding you, the negative energy that's holding you down and keeping you stuck in your head and keeping you trapped in fear as well. And actually, this is their job, and or their mission to hold you down. And these are the energies that you have to stand your ground on, all these negative devil energies, because it's plaguing you, it's on you. And you have to decide if you are going to join the negative forces or choose, a better path for yourself and choose to be reborn into a new experience. In the present, we have the Death card in a reverse. And with the Death card in a reverse, it's like you're not seeing you and your culture, and you're not being free within, to be your true self and allowing yourself to let the past go. And for guidance, we have another card of, the spirit of, the divine source that's asking you to trust in yourself and be determined to fulfill your wishes and to, stand your ground right now, Sagittarius. And this card from Spirit, to stand your ground, states that this card comes at a time when you're being tested and challenged. There may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life. But know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground, no matter how hard or formidable things may appear. Don't surrender or give up the control you have. Be brave and stay true to your core life values and belief system, which are your best allies and will help you move forward. It's important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, as they could be a long, as this could be a long and arduous yet ultimately hard-won victory. You could be dealing with Scorpio, Sagittarius. You can have Scorpio in your chart. It's really right now about letting that old person die. Let those old negative beliefs, let that old, allowing temptation to rule you, let that go. And because you have a chance to be reborn, you have a chance to, it's like really a experience of, dying and being reborn with another chance. But you still reborn with your same soul, but this time you're allowing your soul to take control and go, and you're not letting your ego and those false truths rule you. By standing your ground, Sagittarius, you will be able to celebrate because your wishes will be fulfilled. You have to trust. You have to have patience. You have to be determined and have faith. Because right now you may be feeling like, you're tired of being stuck in your head. You're ready to, let that negative energy go because it's not doing, you understand that it's not doing nothing for you. You see that it's holding you back. It's keeping you stagnated by continuing the same way. And you must understand, if you continue to be stagnated, you are going to you're going to repeat the same cycle over again. I wouldn't want that. For guidance for what you're feeling right now, we have the card of the number 8, and that card is telling you to build on positive. Destroy that a negative energy. Destroy the past hurts. Build on the lessons that you learned. Think about where you've been. Know where you want to go. And know at times, in order to do that, you have to have emotional withdrawal. And this guidance card for emotional withdrawal is towards your emotions. And it states for emotional withdrawal that this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into the wonderful, undiscovered territory. So, withdraw from these negative emotional situations. There could be a Capricorn looming in the area. Again, you can have Capricorn in your chart. And again, those negative thoughts, they are, trying to grab a hold of you. And one thing I was, stating today or the other day to a friend about the negative energy that I still and I do believe that was cast down on this earth because of his ego. And he's here and he's doing his job, and people want to deny him all he want, but I mean, just like God, I think it's possibilities of, again, this negative energy to be present with us every day. And we have a choice to choose to wake up and thank God and be grateful for the things we have, be grateful for another day. And it's just the dark side of the light, basically. And, however you believe in the divine, but just knowing it's a positive and a negative energy, and it's not, in about any type of religion, just for anybody that, is listening. But, yes, it's a choice. And we have control over our mind. We have free will. So are we choosing? What are we choosing? I want to choose to be grateful. I have Sagittarius in my, my moon. So, I can understand firsthand about the negative thoughts and being trapped in fear. And it's about just going and doing it. And again, withdrawing from the things that's dragging you down. Let it go. Why keep staying in something that's holding you and not building you? So again, your feeling is so strong, Sagittarius, right now because of, the fear. Because you know that there's fear. And for guidance, we have a card from Spirit again, because although that negative energy is lingering and leering, just know that positive energy is present and is still available for you as well. And know going towards the positive and going towards the things that make you happy, and standing your ground on your truth, standing your ground on your morals is going to lead you to victory and success. And to earn and gain victory and success, it's about balance, it's about harmony, it's about each one teaching one. It's about equality, And for guidance, we have the card of the number 6 regarding victory and success. And this is about, the victory and success of being to overcome challenges and having a cause, again, to celebrate. And this card of the number 6 for victory and guidance, for your guidance for today, for victory and success, states that good news is on the way. The qualities of this positive card are completion, victory, and success that often follow a difficult period. Many people around you are very proud to see how you triumphantly came through it. They respect you and may even attempt to follow your example. You've worked hard and devoted much effort to get to this point in your life where you've become wiser and have grown in so many ways. Always remember to stop and pat yourself on the back, because you deserve it. This card also reminds you to stay grounded, remember where you came from, and keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. This victory can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. So I say know that, Sagittarius, and know that you have to believe in yourself. And in order to attain victory and success, you must be focused on it. You have to focus on your direction. You cannot lose focus. You have to stay focused. Now, Beyonce, she's an icon. And, I also, want success. And when I think about sometimes how I can be procrastinating and things like that, I think about a documentary I saw on Beyonce when she was a little girl singing and dancing, and how she's just been doing this all her life, and how she deserves everything that she's worked for, because you can see the work that she's put in. We've seen it firsthand. And that's what I'm reminded of when I think of, what, not to say I want that much, success, and not to say I wouldn't mind it either. But you got to get put in to get out of it. It's giving and receiving. Again, you have to give in order to receive. You have to give of yourself to get the things that you want. You have to sacrifice, and not be greedy, not be self-indulgent, not, just be in a negative aspect where you're just going crazy. No, I don't want to say crazy, Sagittarius, but just being arrogant and trying to control everything, and just knowing your power but being boastful about it, and not remembering what got you there, the what you had to put in to get there. And then if you do remember what put you there, you don't brag about it, but you want to build people up. You want to be a leader. You don't want to come from a negative way. Not let, again, this negative energy take control of you. You don't want to come in a negative way at all, or just come from a hard heart because you've been hurt. It's about, each one can teach one. Your experiences can teach someone else going through that experience. And it's about also being patient with yourself, and in forgiving others is about forgiving yourself. Because these are things that you had to learn growing up. It just made me think of like Tarzan, being in the jungle or whatever, and having to learn how to survive through the animal tactics, and that's how I feel. From, let's say, my hood, it could have been worse, but I'm not going to get into that. But just learning as you grow, and learning through experiences, and learning just basically to survive. And these may not have been the right ways. And now knowing a better way, and having that mental, again, agility, and these experiences in order to tap back into and refer to. So you can release this feeling, Sagittarius, again, by being a leader, being compassionate, going for your dreams, going for what you want, initiating action, putting in the work towards, what makes you happy, and again, just being a leader, leading by example and not by talk. And if you tap into your leadership and your those, qualities to be an initiator and not come from the dark side with arrogance and things like that, your true prosperity will begin. And that's the card that we have for guidance towards your material. When you come from a good place, come with good intentions, lead by example, your prosperity will begin. And this card for your prosperity and your material beginnings, stability, states that this card brings a message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may even be presented as a gift. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavors and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promise of monetary gains. This is a time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that project or new job having a successful result. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. I love it. I love it, Sagittarius. You can have your 10 of Cups, but you have to be the leader. You have to come from a good place in your heart. You cannot come from a place of arrogance. And if you can there's two sides to this, Sagittarius, that I just want to say. Now, the feeling is transforming into. It's again a choice that you have, the dark side or the light side, let's say. And if the dark side, that choice to remain arrogant and to be overindulgent in, let's say sex, money, drugs, alcohol, just some negative temptations, it's going to cause you to give up. And, you're going to lose the opportunity. You're going to, won't have any fight in you to keep going. That negative energy is going to take your fight from you. But if you choose to believe in yourself and become determined, have that willpower, have that trust in your higher self, have that trust in your soul, have that trust in a divine source, and you give it another chance, a try towards positive, and you use your intuition, the wish is fulfilled. But you gotta choose a side. I want to say, you have to use your intuition, Sagittarius, and that's the guidance right now, because it's a major change. And by giving up and by staying in that arrogant mindset and overindulgence and things like that, it's going to cause you to give up on any thoughts of a true connection. And I'm not sure if in this situation, if that's something that you want to do. Bear with me, Sagittarius. Now, I'm just looking at the cards. To release this feeling, you would, you may have to be arrogant as well, I'm wondering, and, be to yourself. But no, I don't believe so. That's just another way that it can go. It's really, if you give up, you're going to lose the opportunity, Sagittarius. And no matter what, again, this is a change, this is a test, again, like it says, you're going through right now. So you can choose the bright side and be that leader and lead by example, do what you need to do for you and see prosperity, see, that rainbow, that 10 of cups. Or you can give up and give up that soulmate. Or you can fight and, believe in yourself and believe in the divine and use your intuition. So, for this transformation and this test, for this major change in your life, we have the card of the number 2. And the number 2 is about your wisdom and to listen to yourself, Sagittarius. And it says that intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world vying for your every thought, it's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insights. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are powerful signs that intuition is knocking on your door. Have you heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the name of a specific individual whom you were just thinking of? These are all signals for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is a perfect time to seek the answers from within. Turn inward where you'll find the solutions and valuable insights that are waiting to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, but you'll see the real deal. You have to trust your intuition. And you can by trusting your intuition, you will rise above this situation by looking at all matters as they are and seeing things for what they are. And not only people, places, and things for what they are, but seeing yourself for who you are. And knowing that you have the tools inside of you. Know that you have that power of your soul and that light inside of you to be triumphant in anything that you do and move in triumph. So for guidance, we have a card for this major change and shift that's taking place for you, Sagittarius. And the guidance for this change is the card of triumph. And it says that the power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance, it will self-control. Excuse me. Let me start over, Sagittarius. I apologize. Bear with me. The power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be a single-minded and focused on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and the challenges that you face. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources that are within you. So it's important, Sagittarius, to trust yourself, be determined, stay focused, because your new beginning is you going for your dreams and knowing that nothing can stop you, not being afraid and just going towards the things that inspire you and, your arts, and knowing, it's important to do the things that make you happy and go for it. But if you stay in this negative zone and if you allow this negative energy to hold you down, you may not like what you see. I can guarantee that you won't like the outcome. But if you can tap into your energy, if you can be that leader, you'll be able to get through these obstacles and challenges and see them for what they are. If you be that leader, you'll be going on your journey and leaving the BS alone. So for guidance towards your new beginning, there's guidance for you to refine the power within yourself. Don't let this negative energy hold you. Don't stay stuck. Don't let it keep you trapped. And for the guidance towards your spirit and these obstacles and challenges that you're facing, Sagittarius, we have the card for the number 5. And it says that this card represents the obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face I apologize, Sagittarius. I don't know what's going on with me. But I'm going to start over one more time. Please bear with me. This card represents the obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments are required or which decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life is really about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you've gained from this experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? Sagittarius, I'm going to give you a hint. Be the lover, the carer, the believer. Be the person that you know that you are. And don't let this negative energy turn you into something that you're not. Love yourself. Know that you birth anything you want. And by staying in that energy of the Empress and that nurturing, that fertilizing, and just knowing your beauty and your every essence and being grateful for everything that we have available to us. You can't go wrong, can't nothing stop you. And what you would have learned from this experience, you would have learned pain, you would have learned verbal abuse, you would have learned how to be in, maybe in a relationship but still being lonely at the same time. You would have learned to cut out the bullshit and see how people are truly, and how that negative energy you'll be able to see that amalgamate, but no, not you learn not to deal with this negativity and not to entertain it, and to listen to your instinct. That's what you will learn, to trust yourself. And then you'll learn, how true love is. And you'll learn, how, to be in a true team, true love beginning. And for this lesson, Sagittarius, we have a guidance card for your emotions. And it's the emotion where, by staying in your true self and your integrity and your morals, true love will begin. And it says that your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is the first of the emotion cards, and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be physical love, but could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. This would be a perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading toward love will be revealed. So it's important, Sagittarius, to heal. Take this time out for yourself. Get to know yourself again. Don't be afraid. Be able to believe in yourself again. And be that leader that you know that you are. And to end this reading for April of 2019, I'm going to pull 2 cards for advice. And this is advice from the Angel Answers Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And the first card that came out states to look for a sign. And the card for look for a sign, Sagittarius. Just one moment. States that your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that they connect with a family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidences. At this time, they are a message especially designed for you. And our next card, Sagittarius, for advice for the month of April is to communicate clearly. And the card for communicate clearly states, this situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. And I just like to check the card for the underlying under the deck. And this card states something about improving health. So I just want to read this card if you don't mind, Sagittarius, if you're still with me. And this card for improving health. It states that the angels want you to know that the health of the person you ask about is going to improve. You can request the assistance of Archangel Raphael and your guardian angels to speed along the recovery. This card may also be urging you to make more healthful choices in your life. If you're feeling called to detox if you're feeling called to detox from harmful foods or substances, you should follow that guidance. Removing unhealthy practices from your life will make you feel vibrant and strong. So Sagittarius, I hope that you choose the light and not to choose to remain in darkness, because it will keep you with it. It wants you, and so does the light. And it's up for you to make the choice. You already know. So I just want to thank you for your time. Again, this is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. My name is Wakida. And for any questions or concerns or any personal readings, I am available. You can find my information in the description box. Thank you.